What up, King K Squad? So Special K always got something to say. Now, listen up. Half of you hoes, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to do that because that's how Peaches talks to her subscribers or whatever. I'm not that type of person. So I'm going to say this as gently as I can. I want to speak without being offensive, and I want you to listen without being defensive, okay? So can we agree to do that? Okay, let's go. Okay, so it's a lot of people in my comments that's talking about my relationships and how my relationships go. Okay, I'm 40 years old. I'm gonna put y'all D in my business real quick. I'm 40 years old. So in my 40 years, I had 4 relationships. Half of y'all had more than y'all can count, or more than you can imagine, or more you could put on one hand. Okay, so my first husband, I met him when I was 12 years old. I really met him before 12, but we started dating and kicking it at 12. I got married at 16. I was married for 22 years. That's people's lifetime, 22 years, okay? Let's clock that T. Secondly, I was in another relationship after that, and it's really not a relationship. It was only 1 month. We was just kicking it, and it might have went to something if it'll last for out of a month, but it didn't last. That was a Nigerian guy, so that's neither here nor there. Then I got married to a Ghanaian. My second husband was for 3 years. So after I divorced him, I married my third husband. And my third husband, I've been married for almost 2 months. Okay? So I love longevity. As you can see, I don't like just being in boyfriend and girlfriend situations. I'm not girlfriend material. I'm a wife. I've been a wife since I was a kid. That's all I know is to be a wife. So when you date someone, you date with the purpose. You date with the purpose of getting married. I can't be your girlfriend. I don't know how to do that because I'm going to be your girlfriend doing wifey duties, okay? So I might as well be your wife because that's what I'm going to be. So if I meet somebody and I feel like, oh, my daughter home. My daughter is home and she about to clock some tea. So, yes.
She don't even know nothing about me. She just said marriage is spiritual. First of all, ho, how many bodies you got? Because I promise you it's more than 3. That's spiritual. Marriage is a piece of paper that says, oh, now y'all together and we all know it. That's just so the government can be in your business. But that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Why should you don't get mad at my business with my first boyfriend? Girl, I probably had a long relationship than your parents did. Hey, baby.
And you how old?
Hey, you. 19.
Mm-hmm.
And I know him since I was 15 years old. I promise you that you done gave it up before I married that man.
And how old was you when you lost your virginity?
18.
18 years old. People will sit here and they'll talk about you and say things about you, but they should be all fucked up.
But I'm telling you, she talking about marriage. First of all, I waited to marriage. That's number one.
Yes.
Number 2 is.
And how many girls your age is waiting to get married before they lose their virginity?
I don't know nobody who waited.
But
this lady saying that marriage is spiritual, when we signed out a piece of paper, I promise you she got over 3 guys. And she's saying that this your third, that's what she said? You're talking about what I did that was, first of all, that was non-sexual. That was sweet and tender. That means I'm just sharing love with another person. But you out here, I promise you out here popping that coochie. Promise to more than 3 men. That's spiritual. You are putting your private parts together. That is a spiritual binding situation. That's why I only done it with 1 person, and that's what you're supposed to do after marriage. I promise you she got so many bodies. And she talk about spiritual, let's talk about how many bodies you got. That's really answer that question.
It's a lot of women out here that has a lot of bodies. It's a lot of women out here that have a lot of men that's been dating a lot of men, been in relationships with a lot of men, been in relationships with women, but they want to judge us. They want to judge everybody on the internet. Oh, but you got 3 husbands or whatever. So would you rather for me just to have a whole bunch of niggas and coming in and out of my house? Or would you rather for me settle down with one guy? I'm gonna wait to hear y'all rebuttal.
Your coochie.
Yeah.
Bunch of your coochie. Like, that's not spiritual.
Exactly. So that's what y'all want me to do. Y'all just want me to go out here loosey goosey and catching diseases and tricking off with all types of niggas because I'm outside, because I'm single and I'm outside and ready to mingle. No, I want to be a wife. I don't want to be no hoe. And y'all will condemn me if I was a hoe. You condemn me if I get married. You condemn me if I don't. I don't know what to do anymore.
Did you say I can only date for a few months? How about a few years? Because I was dating for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gonna do? We down if we do. We down if we don't. At the end of the day.
Pretty much, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's what y'all want. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't like when y'all see people happy. That makes y'all upset. If you see me happy, let me be. Let me be happy. I deserve this. Like, finally a man come in my life to give me good loving, sweet and tender, and appreciate me and tell me how beautiful I am every fucking 5 minutes. That take care of me, to take care of my children. The moment I take the lotion to rub my feet, he run over there to rub it for me. To rub my back when I'm sick and I'm throwing up in the bathroom, he right there smelling that funky ass throw up. And like, what you need? I'm right here for you. What you want me to do? I can't sleep unless you okay. People don't know about that. They always just say, oh, somebody wants some green card. Somebody want, they want your money or whatever. But y'all don't see what I see. Y'all don't see when I'm sick and I'm in the bed and I'm shut in, that he right there by my side, making sure I'm okay. Y'all didn't see when I wasn't walking because I had that incident that happened in Zanzibar when the guy broke my leg and I couldn't even walk when I got to Ghana. How he took care of me. How he made sure I had transportation, how he made sure I had food. When I couldn't even use my debit card to get no money, he was purchasing it and buying us food and paying my electric and paying my gas and paying for everything and taking care of me and my 2 children. And then y'all act as if, I'm not gonna say, y'all know I keep it real. I'm 40 years old. I done hit the wall. I ain't got too many choices out here. I don't know what y'all think that it's an abundance of men looking for something that's old and used. Like, and y'all know how I like to keep it real. I'm gonna clock some teeth for you because a lot of you women, and I said I'm gonna say this as gently as possible, but a lot of you women act like y'all the prize and like, I could date until I'm like 45, 46 years old and then I'll settle down. I'm gonna date forever. When you 45 and 46 years old, who looking for you? Because what do you know that grows old and still good? Like, who wants something that's old and used? I don't understand that because your coochie is old and used. You 45, 46 years old. It's old. Men ain't checking for you no more. They checking for them young girls, the tenderonis, like the one that was just behind me. That's who they checking for. So at the end of the day, y'all say, oh, you needed to stay single and get your life together. I got my life together. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I got more than 5 houses. I got cars. I live in 3 different countries. Come on now. I got money. What else do you want me to do? I got money, but love is something I never had. So when I get it, y'all act like, oh, I just committed a dang crime. And I don't understand that. I don't get y'all at all. So many people has told me, oh, I was single for 20 years. Oh, I haven't had nothing. Where y'all at when I be lonely and my pressure needs some in my life? Y'all ain't around. Y'all ain't around when I gotta order some daggone what is those little roses and shit off of Amazon? Now I ain't gotta do that no more. Cause a bad bitch getting it and then y'all mad at me. Like, don't be mad, don't hate, congratulate. Like, for real, because at the end of the day, I'm too happy to be sitting here arguing with y'all, for real. I just wanted to come on in and say a little something. You know, I might have made you laugh or whatever the case may be, but I'm just, trying to tell y'all, like, when y'all see somebody happy, be happy for them. Don't sit and talk, oh, you only know that man. Y'all don't know how long I knew him. He was my friend for a year and a half. And even though we was not dating, he still was my friend. I still got to know him as a friend first before we got into it. And then when we started dating, I didn't even want to date yet. I didn't want to, but I fell in love with that man. I fell in love with him hard. And I told him when we first started talking about dating, I'm like, well, I'm not freaking dating you. I'm outside. Then I was like, you know what? I don't want to be outside. I want to be locked down. I want a leash. Half of y'all don't want a leash. Y'all want to be able to go out and do what y'all want. I want to listen and obey my husband. You know? That's just the type of person I am. I'm different. And just please respect me. Respect the fact, thank you, boo. Respect the fact that I'm different. I'm not like everybody else. I'm a different breed. So at the end of the day, I wanted to settle down. I wanted that leash. I wanted to have one man. I don't want to be going around having... What happened? Yeah, come around talking about it. I don't want to be going around having sex and unnecessarily with lottie-dottie everybody. I'm a Scorpio. If y'all know Scorpios, y'all know Scorpios are very mysterious. If y'all get what I'm saying. Scorpios, I said mysterious. You know, I'm trying, you know, for the chillers that's around, but Scorpios are very what's the word? Promiscuous. Yes, and I like what I like. Okay, and so I don't want to be liking what I like with 50 people. I just want one man. I ain't trying to get BV outside in these streets. And y'all know how Atlanta is. You know how Houston is. You know how Africa is. And when y'all say, don't say Africa, be more specific. But be more specific. Africa is the same everywhere. And like, ain't too much difference. It look the same, act the same, corruption the same, everything pretty much the same. So I don't have to really specify it like that. So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be outside with y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be on lockdown. Put me in jail. I'd rather be in jail with my man than be outside with y'all catching all types of diseases. And I'm not trying to shade anyone, okay? No, I'm not, because that's not the type of person I am. But I just wanted to give back to the people who gave to me today on that comment section, because y'all was just giving it to me upside down in a swirl. I was like, oh, I couldn't catch it. Why y'all not happy for a real one? Like, I really did that. I did my big one. I could have been like, I ain't never getting married again because this man that I was with, he hurt my feelings and he did this. He stole from me. He did this. I said, I'm very optimistic. Everybody is different. You know, I can't compare you to you. You know, I can't do that. That's just not me. Like, I know that a lot of black men do certain stuff, dog women out. But can I say that for all black men? No. And I can't meet somebody and say, oh, you just like the last one because y'all are the same ethnicity. Excuse me. Y'all come from the same background. I cannot do that. No, and I'm not going to do that. And my husband is everything I've ever wanted in a man. He got a little bit of thug, a little bit of hood, and he got a little bit of, yes, mommy, I love you. He calls me what I want to be called. He treats me how I want to be treated. He does for me what I want done. He doesn't want me to stress. He doesn't want me to pick up anything, hurt myself. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to paint the house and I'm going to fix up. No, I'm going to call somebody and I'm going to pay them. I don't want you stressing. I love that for me. And I think you should too. But I hope I said this very gentle, and because I definitely want to change. I want to be a lady. I want to be a Southern belle. I don't want to be outside, guys. We in the house. So y'all remember when I was outside? Shit, dirty December. Me and Nana didn't talk for like, I think it was like 2 weeks before Christmas. We didn't talk, and I was like, oh, we might not be together. Hold up, I'm about to go outside. I'm outside. I was outside. Okay? And then I was like, when I got back in the house, I was like, hold up, man, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't talked to my boo. You know, I'm going to call him and tell him come on over because I don't want to be outside anymore. Yeah, so I was outside in December. I'm not outside no more. I'm in the house. I'm a girly girl now. So let me stay in the house, be buttered and pampered by my hubby. And I'm about to go, his birthday is tomorrow. I'm going right back to Ghana to see him because I don't like missing people who's special to me birthday. And my husband is very, very special to me. And I don't like missing people's birthday. I'm going to end up missing it because I'm not going to make it in time enough to see him. So I'm going to just try to do everything I can as fast as I can so I can get back to my hubby because I definitely want to be there with him. Yeah. And I'm sorry for the ones who don't like it. I'm sorry for the ones who are mad at me and said, oh, you did it again. But love came around full circle and I just embraced it because I wasn't going to, and something told me, you know what, just go for it. Just do your thing. And I fell in love with him, so I did my thing. And I don't regret not 1 minute of it. And I'm glad I met him. When I tell you he is everything I've ever wanted, I can't ask for nothing. And the crazy part about it, when we stopped talking in December, my son was like, what happened to you and Nana? I said, it was me, because I have a lot of trauma from past relationships. So sometimes I'll cut it off for nothing. I'd be like, look, I'm tired. Just call me later. And I never answer the phone and I ignore them and I ghost them. That was something that I had to work on, but not now. We good. And we ain't just good. We good. So I see y'all on the next video.